I got a joke for you. Guess how many motorcycles you see outside of a therapist's office? None. You know why? We're going to get into it. We're going to talk about it on the Rant and Ride.
Look what happened. I woke up in a big old pile of money. Hey, all you KTM guys, come on. I'm Team Warren. Don't think I'm coming down on you. I, on the other hand, and you on the other hand, and a lot of people on the other hand, why don't we have a 450? As a competitor, do a lot of ice. But here's my thinking.
Hey, what is going on, guys? Joe here, 690ADV, 690ADV.com. What's happening? Happy Friday. Look at it. It's dreary outside and it's cold. It's really not very nice out. And I need to get on this bike. Do you know why? I need some therapy, man. I need some therapy. Yeah, how about that intro, man? How many bikes do you see in front of a therapist's office? Yeah, probably not any. I've never seen one. And that's because bikes are therapeutic. They're awesome. They are fantastic. So how about that intro? Had a bad day? Maybe you just need to go for a ride. Know of a buddy that's having a bad day? Maybe you need to teach him how to ride and go buy a bike. Yeah, that's what it's about, man. Motorcycle therapy. That's what it's about. Anyway, before we get into the rant this week, thank you for everybody that has subscribed and has went to the website, signed up, and has become part of the 690 ADV because 690 ADV is us. Make sure, don't forget, above. That's our giveaway date. Yep, we got a giveaway. And it's going to be live again, so make sure that you go and sign up, get your decal, be part of it on the website. And we want you as a subscriber too. So if you got some time, click that button, click that bell, know when videos are coming out. We do appreciate you, man. I can't tell you. We have such great and fantastic people that come here every week and give such good knowledge and good information. And it's great for everybody because that's what this is about. This is about new, intermediate, and experienced riders because they're come in all shapes and forms and everybody helps everybody, and that is what it's all about. But anyway, back to the rant and what we're talking about. Motorcycle therapy. Yeah, you just motorcycles are just fantastic. If you've never ridden and you don't think that you can ride, you know, maybe you should think about riding, getting a motorcycle. What kind of motorcycle, you know, should you get? Well, man, there's so many different bikes that are out there that are for new riders, and I'm going to put a few on screen for you, and you can get into this. You probably know somebody that rides, and I know guys that I've been trying to get to ride. It's not as easy as it sounds to get people because there's a fear about motorcycles for some people. It's not that hard. It just takes a little time and a little, you know, just a little nudge and push to get out and do it. And for all you guys that pop in here, comment below and let them know it's not that difficult to ride. Down there in the comments, you know, what was your first bike and how difficult was it to ride when you first started riding your motorcycle? So as far as bikes go, there's going to be all different types. I think just if you're starting out, man, go to a buddy's house. Ride in his backyard. Go out in the field. Whatever it takes, man. It's so much fun, and it's so therapeutic, and it will make you smile and belly roll laugh like you have no idea. It is just so fantastic to ride on a motorcycle. And I don't care if it's a dirt bike. I don't care what it is. It is just amazing. It's like right now, man. I mean, this bike is just sick, man. It's just awesome. I'd never, ever ride and get back and go, you know what? That sucked. Never. It never sucks, man. It never gets old. It's just too much fun. I love it. But new riders, 250s, man. 250s. I'm going to put some up there on screen, like I said. If you're looking, CRF 250, KLX 250, WR 250. Heck, any of the 250 classifications. If I missed it, I didn't forget about you. I'm just telling you. A 250 is perfect to just learn on, man, and go ride. And why do I say you need to ride to be happy and get your therapy in is because it's just awesome. It's just awesome. It's so hard to explain. Go ask a motorcycle rider, say, why is it so fantastic? And they're going to probably be the same. They're going to like, man, you just got to ride. You just got to ride to understand or to get it. And in all honesty, I'm going to try to put it into words for you as quick as I can and as easy as I can, because it's probably not going to come out 100%. And I know people are going to comment below and give their reasons why it's so therapeutic, because other subscribers are really, really good about giving other people that are coming in here and watching these videos information on why it's therapeutic and why do they ride. Why do you ride? And if, you know, put it down there in the comments and put why you ride and why it makes you so happy. And what bike do you ride? What bike is your fantastic ride? Mine's the 690, and I have a CRF 250L, which I'm fixing to pull it out, and we're going to be doing some rides on that one. But what's your ride? What's your ride? And tell other people why they should ride. My reason for therapeutic happiness and riding a motorcycle, and why you should buy a motorcycle. Why should you buy a motorcycle? Because it will, man. It will bring happiness to your life. It will bring joy to your life. It's always fun, and it's always just, I mean, it's like riding a really, really kick-butt motorcycle, man. I mean, a bicycle. When you were a kid and you rode a bike, and there's some people go, well, I can't even ride a bike. Well, that's okay, because my 11-year-old son, he made it a challenge. He goes, Dad, we have an acre, and we have a little track in our backyard. And he goes, Dad, I want to learn how to ride a motorcycle before a bike. I said, well, let's do this, man. Guess what? He can do it. He can do it. So I know you can do it. It's all mindset. If you put your mind to it, you can do anything. So what is the therapeutic process? Or what is the therapy you get from owning a motorcycle? And that's really half of it. Just owning the bike is therapeutic. Knowing that you got one in your garage is so cool, because now you own a bike and you can do all these things with it. So it doesn't matter if you own a scooter. It doesn't matter if you own a dirt bike, a mini bike, a street bike, a race bike, an enduro, an adventure bike. Man, it doesn't matter what you got or what you want to get. You win. You totally win. Do you agree or disagree? Because if you own any of those bikes, would you not agree that just owning that bike is therapeutic? Because it makes you happy because you have that bike because it's your bike. And that's the bike that you picked, and that's the bike that you wanted. That's really just awesome. And you know that you can go ride it almost any time you want to, pending weather. You know, it's gray and dreary and not very nice out today. I needed to pick me up, man. It's been like this for 4 freaking days here in Dallas-Fort Worth. I'm riding. I'm happy, man. I needed it. I needed it, man. I mean, you can just literally get on it, and it just brings smiles, man. Ear to ear smiles. I love it. I love it. And I know it brings a smile to you, too, if you had one. So if you don't have one and you're thinking about riding, man, go talk to some riders that if you know, and if not, if you meet one, go talk to them. Most riders are super friendly, and they're super, super cool. But the therapy side of it is when you do saddle up and you get on the bike and you start pulling that throttle. That's the first part of the therapy right there, is when you pull that throttle. Man, it makes your heart move, man. It makes you get excited, and that, you know, your endorphins kick in a little bit. It doesn't matter if you've been riding for a day, if you've been riding for 20 years, man. I get excited every time I ride. And it's when that kicks in and those endorphins are moving, man, it releases so much of that negative energy that you get every day. And it makes you happy. So it will put you in a better mood. So that's really the big kicker. It's just pulling that throttle because it's so much fun. And not only that, what else can you do? You can throw some gear on the back, put a backpack on. You could go ride to a town. You can find other buddies to ride with. And you're solo. You're solo. When you're the driver and you are on that bike, you're solo. That wind is blowing on your face. You're just weaving and riding. And man, it's just, there's something about it, man. It's, as I like to say it, it's freedom. It's freedom, man. It is freedom. And it's so much fun because you just cannot get enough of it. You just can't get enough of it. It's just, you just want to go. You're always like, you know what? I'm just going to go around the block. And then the block turns into like 20 miles. It does. It turns into 20 miles. And you don't want to go home. And then you finally go home and you get off, and it's amazing how you feel. It's amazing how you feel when you get off a motorcycle and you've been riding. And especially when you do a trip, man, there's nothing like it. There is nothing like doing a motorcycle trip. So if you've never ridden, or if you do ride, down below, why do you ride? And if you want to ride, what are you thinking about? And explain your happiness with your motorcycle and why it brings so much happiness to you. Because there's no way. Because if it doesn't bring happiness to you, I'm going to call you a liar. Because there's no way. There's no way you ride and you're unhappy. And if you are, then you're doing it wrong. You're doing it wrong. So, anyway, like I said, my name's Joe, 690ADV, 690ADV.com. Man, we appreciate your time. It's Friday. It's dreary, but I'm happy. Hey, guess what? We started a podcast. More information coming throughout the week. Our first episode is Sunday, and we got more information that we're going to talk about with our podcast, but it's going to be a little bit more in-depth on a lot of the stuff that we do. So check it out if you don't mind, and subscribe. Subscribe, because we're going to have some really cool stuff. And guess what? We're going to be doing it mobily, and if I see you, man, I want to talk to you. And I want to put you on our podcast, man. It's Radio 690 ADV. You can find us on iTunes, Google, and any other platform that you use. You'll be able to find us. So anyway, Friday, therapeutic bike riding. I appreciate your time. We love you at 690. 690 out.